What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. The situation with Halle Bailey in DDG has indeed gotten out of hand. And DDG, also known as Daryl Dwayne Granberry Jr., it has reared its ugly head, guys. We know about the restraining order, and we know about, the after effects of all that. But as it appears, it seems that Halle Bailey was granted temporary physical and legal custody of Halle, which is DDG's young son. Okay? Temporary physical custody, and most likely going to be full custody permanently. All right? Now you got to also understand that the situation going on, he cannot say anything about her on the streams, and there's been a whole bunch of talk about that. But I kind of want guys to kind of understand how special we think we are and how special we're really not, right? Now, it is true that a woman can find you very attractive. It is very true that you can have money and you can have provision for a woman. It is very true. All of those things can make sense. But just because things are going right with a lady, and I'm talking about the booty clapping sounds are loud, she's calling you daddy, it don't seem like things can go bad, but you got to understand, man, every relationship starts off like that. Every relationship starts off like that. Okay? And what you don't know is while you guys are doing good with that, you don't understand how challenges are going to happen. And from what I know is that women change a lot once they have kids, okay? I've seen it with, and I've been a simp. I've seen the girls I've been dating when they didn't have a kid, and I come back and they have a child, then they different than when it was before they had the kid. Their outlook is different. The way they feel is different. I mean, obviously it makes sense, okay? And especially if you're the dad and you had the kid with her, that's something that you're not ready for, that you have not expected. Also, what a lot of men don't understand is you probably are not strong enough to overcome her conditioning, her societal condition. Women want what they want and they see the world from a certain way. And should you get a woman that has seen a lot like Halle Bailey, and we already know what she said. She said that she's protective, she's insecure. She said it out of her own mouth. Don't believe me? Go look at the video I made on my channel about Halle Bailey lying. It's called Halle Bailey Ruins Career After She Lies About This. You will see all those things, right? And, she says she likes drama. She says she's like all in your business, want to know where you at, where you been. That's the kind of woman she is, okay? And a lot of men think that because you can put it down, she love you, she gonna stop being like that. And this is what I've learned as a man, is that you cannot deal with a person who got problems. Those problems you can't change. Now, could you teach a person to respect you a little bit more? Sure. You can remove yourself and do things about how they treat you and respect your time and stuff like that. You can definitely do that. But if a person is a thief, they're gonna steal, okay? It's not gonna matter what you do. They're gonna steal. A person who gonna lie is gonna lie, all right? And a person who is vindictive is going to be vindictive. It's in their nature. And a lot of men just can't overcome a person like that. But we think that we are strong enough and we got enough game to overcome issues that every other man has failed at. And I'm 40-something years old, and I'm not ashamed to tell you, I do not understand women, okay? Every woman is different. Every woman has her own motivation. I don't try to understand what their motivation is because it takes too much and we will be here all day. I cannot control what a woman does. I cannot control her output or her attitude, no matter what I think I do. Either the woman is more compatible for me or she is not. And those of you who think that all she needs is some good D and you can just line it up, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening. If you feel like she ain't never met somebody like you before, if you feel that way, that the rest of the dudes she dealt with before was lame until she met you, you gonna find out, okay? She didn't probably have somebody better than you, somebody that was longer than you. You know what I'm talking about? somebody that had more money than you, and all of that. But you can't overcome certain things. And the one thing that you need to understand is, does the woman want to be on your program? And this is where a lot of men fall short. You don't want to end up being like Richard Lawson. Richard Lawson married Tina Lawson on her program. Halle Bailey married DDG, or got with DDG, he didn't get married to her, but they're sharing a program. She's not all the way bought into you. And on the flip side, you haven't bought into her. It's like, if we together and if we have a baby, then that's cool. I can always go back to doing what I do, and I'll be a single mom, and I can be vindictive towards him because he didn't want to submit to me. The only way he gonna see his kid is if he with me. And that's what DDG is going through now, okay? You don't want to be with me? She even said it herself. Look, if I had him, I could always have him. Oh, I don't always have you? And I think he broke up with her. Okay, that's how you gonna be? Now you gonna suffer behind that. You're gonna suffer behind that. I just really want men to understand, man, we are just like anybody else, okay? And the only superpowers that we have are for people who want to be around us. People who value us. A woman who wants to be a part of your life and sees that you're valuable enough that she could change her life to be with you. I know that's gonna sound crazy, and you know, and in the same way you would do it for her, but she wants to be there with you. She'd rather be in your world than not have you at all. That's not what DDG was dealing with. She already had her world, okay? And her world was already that, and to be with him, it wasn't gonna happen. He needed to get with her program. Any woman who feel like your world is not as good as my world, I think in many ways, Halle Bailey thought that she was doing DDG a favor. And in many cases, she did bring a certain level of notoriety to DDG that he didn't have before. Now, I know that he was doing the LA thing and the rap thing, but hey, get what Halle Bailey helped put him out there. And she understood that. So it was never going to work with a woman like that. It was never, no, I know he is self-made, I get it. But it was never going to work. Now you're in a situation like that because you picked the wrong chick. She thought she better than you and all of that. Now she got full custody. It's how it always happens, man. So watch who you have kids with. You know, if you're not going to marry him, don't have the baby with him. If you're not going to sacrifice to make the family, don't do it. You're going to be all down bad. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with an episode of Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.